Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Close to the tight end. Over the middle. It's Roberts. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
And they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
First down and 10. They mix it up with a run. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they wrap them up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth. Play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
On the double.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They'll run it to the right side.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's complete. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass is caught. He starts short of the bumper, so it's 4th down now. Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
4th down, looking to throw for it. To contact on the throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Fighting off the defender. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Pass not complete. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's St. Clair. Caught quickly. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get it.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. After all, that looks deep left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. Powering through a tackle. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Noles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. QB keeper all the way. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. He gets the first and still going. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Bell.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled immediately, but it's a big jump play. Aimed to the 35-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the back.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Toss it to the back, running left. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far in 4th down. And let's stay aggressive here. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Here comes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, but he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. Need to pick up something here in 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They're going to run it here. Picks up the force, looking for more. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble. Oh, by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
penalty gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gray. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. To the air. It's St. Clair. Finds his man. It's Roberts. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the move now. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Going again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The shotgun running play call. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Seminoles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Try and muscle for the first down. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got a
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
This could be the game here. He's looking deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Final minute of regulation. We are all even. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So tie game, 4th quarter. We're going to go for it on this 4th down. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That can be really deflating. The defense gets the 3rd down stop, but then a roughing the punter call extends the drive. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one's straight down the middle. But hold up. There's a flag in the field. If that's on the defense, it's going to be a fresh set of downs. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.